we're going to see now one by one. Yeah. Now I'm moving into order management. Go to order management, orders and return, sales orders. So just we can query any one order. So Y order header salt table. Y order header salt, where creation, sorry, order by creation date, descending order. So you're going to see latest sales order, order by creation date, DESC, descending order. So now you can see the latest order. Latest order is 1080. So this is going to created by, when it is created, you can see that request date is 2018 17/15. Okay, July 15. Okay, now just I query my sales order number. Right. Now I want to do the form personalization things on this top of this form. So whatever I executed in the real time, directly we are going to doing the same thing. Okay. USC order management. Here it is client level, it is supervisor, but coming to our wise is order management, vision operations, USC, orders, return, sales orders. We're going to go to help, diagnostics, custom code, personalize. Right. Now go to help, diagnostics, custom code, personalize. So which one we are going to doing first? We are going to doing the first we are, oh, this is zoom functionality. Let it be 1 second. This is zoom functionality. Give me a second. This also will execute. Before that, we're going to see some other things. Sorry. So before going to working on Zoom functionality, I want to show some text message displays and mandatory columns, those things. Okay. We're going to see first that, and then we're going to see other things later. Yes. So here you can see simply no need. These things also no need to see. Now suppose I want to make it as a mandatory column. Okay. For this customer number. Okay. Customer number or customer name. Whatever you want to. Suppose price list you want to change it to mandatory. First you need to know, go to diagnostics and examine. You need to know that field name. Okay. Price list in order dot price list field name. Okay. Order dot price list. So now next you can go to diagnostic custom code and then personalize. In the personalize, go to last field. You can go to view, record and last. You will going to last of the personalization here. Click on plus 62. You can add it. Now this is going to price list field mandatory. Or else you can see, suppose already existed ones are there, you can take that and see those things also fine. So you will going to see so many already existed things. One second. See now, this is making the customer PO field mandatory. So this is going to function level. Now when new form instance, this trigger is going to, whenever your new form is opened, automatically this trigger will fire. Action level, property, all, item, order dot customer PO number, it is required. That's enough. Next property. Okay. Tab page, order dot customer PO number, label, purchase number. This is second level we are going to putting. Okay. Let it be show you now. Okay. Right. 62. Now what is that? Price list. Made it as price list mandatory. Make the price list price underscore price list. Price list is mandatory. Mandatory. Right. Now go to conditions. When new form stands. Okay. This is the trigger only. When you want to make the mandatory, whenever the form is open, that time I want to make it as a mandatory. So now go to property, this action, sequence number 10. So here also if you want you can give the description. Price list mandatory. Price list mandatory. So now next go to, this is a item only. What is the object? Order dot price list. Yes or no? One second. Right. It should be a item. Now what is the item you want to change? The item is should be going to order dot price list. See here down you can see order dot price list. Or else if you want to, you can type it here. it will come order dot price percent find order dot price list. That field we want to made it. Now property name. What do you want to do now? You want to do it as a required. Required means mandatory. That's enough. Now you can save it this. Done. Transaction applied and 3 records applied and saved. Okay. This should be again, here it is going to true. Yes, you can save it. Up to it is clear. We're going to see now, is it affected or not? Okay. Okay, 1080, let it be close. Open the sales order. See, are you people are able to see price list is mandatory here? Hello,
Yes.
Shabanathan, Padmini,
Yes, sir.
is it clear or any questions here? Padmini, are you clear? See,
Yeah.
nothing we done. Simply, what is the column you
Yeah.
want to made it as a mandatory? Simply first thing. So suppose my user is asking to customer PO number is mandatory. What we can do now? Help me. First, you need to know
You
the
can go,
column name of that field, right?
yeah, you can go to the record history,
Help, diagnostics, examine.
diagnostic, examine.
Right. First, you have to know the field name. Yeah. First PO number.
Yeah. Order
Okay.
dot first PO number.
Right. Order that first PO number. Next, what we can do? No, let it be wait, Sachin. Padmini will help.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Padmini, you can help now. I want to make it
Go
as a,
to
right. Go to help.
go to form personalization and put that order dot cust number.
Wait. So personalize. Now go to view record last. Okay. Here plus button. Tell me, madam. 63 customer PO number mandatory. You need to write clearly. Okay. Customer PO number mandatory. Okay. Mandatory. This is when you form instance. Can you tell me action level? 10. Here what I need to select? Order that. This is
Customer number.
right. Next, what do you need to do? Change it to the property name is required. What is the value you can enter? True. Required is true. Okay. Now you can save. Okay. Now it is saved. Then you can close the form. Now close this form also. Now open the sales order form. Are you able to see customer PO is mandatory? Yes. Now, Sachin, can you help me? Customer PO number, I want to make it as a optional.
Same thing. You can go to the diagnostic, custom code, then personalize.
Okay.
Uh, in either you can remove the 63 or you can add. You can remove the 63. That will be better option.
Why you want remove?
Remove the. You can remove the enabled flag.
Shall we going to change it here? It is false.
Yeah, where it was true,
Yeah.
just make it false.
Uh, 1 second. To validate false. Is it applied? Yes, it is applied. Okay. Now I saved. Now I closed. Are you able to see now?
Yes.
Right. Shabanathan, can you tell me per price list? Not this one. Made it as a not a false. Other thing you can tell me. I want to made it as a optional.
Go to help,
Ah,
diagnostic, examine.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
personal.
Right.
Plus button, click on view
Ah,
record last.
right. This is the one. Now tell me how I can made it as a optional. It's mandatory.
Go
Mandatory means
to add.
1 second. Two things you need to remember here. You need to ask a question. Sir, is it mandatory column from is coming from the form or it's the mandatory column coming from the personalization? Understood? I'm telling the field is coming from the through the form. Is it a field is mandatory or it is going to through the form personalization? The field is a mandatory. If it is the field is coming from the uh, form, whatever the Sachin suggested before, that is correct. Understood? If the field is coming from the form personalization, what we can do now? Hello? Yeah, anyone tell me now. No problem. So my question is,
Uh,
you people are understood,
you
right?
can.
What I said. Two things. One is, see, the field is coming from through the form. It is going to the mandatory or not? First of all, is that field? Field means column. Okay, let it be. We will going to take column. Column is mandatory. Mandatory from form. 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 Okay. What we will do is that field is again column is mandatory. Mandatory in form personalization. Form personalization. Now see if the field is coming from form level mandatory. So you need to make it as a optional. Whatever the Sachin is suggested, that is the thing. What you can do, you can simply go to, you will do all the steps. Value is false. Value is false. Okay, you can put it. That's enough. Then automatically it is going to optional. It will come. If the value is false, it's a optional. Field column is optional. If the value is true, then mandatory. Okay, understood. Now, if the field is made it as a through the form personalization, you made it as a mandatory. Simply, you can uncheck the active button. Sorry, uncheck the active flag. That's enough. Understood. This is the one enable flag. I disabled it. I saved it. Then you can go. Okay, it's not reflected changes. See, it's gone or not? Shavanathan, are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me, if you want to, this is made it as a optional order type. Order type is by default form level mandatory field. What we can do? In the similar way, what we are going to doing, how we made it the optional one as a mandatory one you can change it to optional. Both are in the similar way, right? Both are in similar way, but the thing is only the value is different. I think we other two people also clear. See, simply see when PO number is optional, right? At that time, what we did, the similar way you can do. Wherever it is required is there. Here it is true false is there. Okay. In the true false level, if you put false, that is going to optional. Mandatory column optional. If you put a true, that is going to mandatory. Is it clear, all of you? Or you want me to one thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Padmini, you want to do it one thing or it is fine?
Fine, fine.
Okay, fine. Right. See, whenever we people are going to practicing, we can people going to look at this. But by the timing, I'm going to make it as a unchecked. Okay, enable it is going to remote because others also playing the same instance. They will face those problems. Okay, right. What we learn now? How to make the mandatory, how to make the optional columns in the form level using the form personalization. Okay, clear? Next, we're going to go and display the some message. So go to again same custom code personalize. You can see here already. This is the prompt message. See now how when the new record is going to apply line level quantity, if you are selected more than 1000, okay, then immediately I want to display the message. What I did, property item line dot ordered quantity prompt text unit price not exceeded more than 1000. Understood? So simple text message we will going to display without any condition. Okay. Now go to record last. Okay. Now what I want to put 62. Okay. Display the prompt message when the form is open. Display uh, from message. Display the message when form is open. Message when form is open. Form is open. Just for your understanding. Okay. Condition, just I'm not adding any condition here. If you want, you can add the condition also, but I'm not going to add any condition. When you form instance, action sequence number is 10, property is going to message. Understood? Message, show message. Here you can see show message, error message, warning message, hint message, like this. Simply I am going to taking show message. Okay. Please select customer. Please select customer and then proceed. That's enough. That is the thing I want. Okay. Now validate. See, message is coming, right? Now you can going to save it. Now it is saved and applied records. Okay, applied and saved. Now I close this form. I close this form also. Now I am going to open the sales order. See, the form before opening itself, it is going to asking. Normally, it should not ask when new form instance. Let it be. We're going to change now. Understood? The message is coming, right? But before form is opening itself, it is coming. See this. Please select a customer and then proceed. We don't want a new form instance level. We can take it block level otherwise. Trigger you can change it and automatically it will going to affect. 1 second. Record history, then go to last. When new form instance, right? Now when validate record, when new item, when new block. 1 second. When validate record, when new item, right? Okay, new item instance will take. New item, if you are taking, here you need to mention what is the item. Okay, so now order level, suppose if you are entering something, so when I go to operating unit, so then I want to show it this. Next level, customer. Okay, this is the one. Let it be saved. Yeah, it is saved now. Where we are in customer PO mandatory. No, sorry. Oh, sorry. Actually, we need to this one, right? When new form instance, when new record instance, you can select it to here. So here, when custom order dot orders, so orders level, you can save it. I don't want any condition now. Okay, so that is the thing. Now you can close it. Right. See now. Understood? Please select the customer and then proceed. Okay. Is it clear or still any question here? Simply suppose some customer, see, some of the users don't know about the form. Understood? At that time, you can give it the hint to. Okay. See now. Just I clicked on sales order form. It's opening itself. It is saying we are giving note information. Please select the customer and then proceed. Is it clear or any question now for this? You can add the conditions also. Suppose, see, whenever the line quantity is more than 1000, okay, or whenever, suppose you are selected inactive customer, at that time you can going to inform that the customer is deactivated. Please select the active customer. This type of messages also you can display while during the operation, while during the preparing the sales order. Is it clear? Please let me know. If you people are understood, then I will move to next thing.
Yes.
What
Yes.
about? Okay, yeah. So this is the thing. See, even you can add it to n number of conditions for displaying the message. Okay, this one you can go to last. This is the one. Here you can write condition. Whatever the condition, according to the client requirement, you can add the condition. That's enough. Condition is always table name dot field name less than, greater than, equal, is null, is not null. All the functions also you can use it. Okay. So this is also done. Next we can going to see here it is property built-ins. We can see now. Property done, message done, built-in we're going to see now. Okay. Now the next requirement is I want to call my employee form from this form level. Understood? I want to I want to open my employee form from this form from this form. Understood requirement? See, I have here two different forms. One is standard sales order form. One is whatever I created employee form. Now, user is going to asking to, can you display the employee form through this order form? In the order form, user want to access that form through this form level. Now we will go and do the zoom functionality for this. Okay. How to do the zoom functionality we're going to see now. This is very important. Okay. Same way you can go there. Here zoom menu for what we are going to opening. First zoom menu we need to create. Okay. So go to here. We're going to help, diagnostics, custom code, personalize. Go to last record. Okay, 64. See, already I did previous classes. If you want, I will going to show that also. 1 second. See this XX create menu. Okay, this is we're going to create the menu. Select menu name, special trigger. See, show customer email details. Show customer email details. Anyhow, we're going to execute it. Okay, we'll see now. We're going to create new one, our new one. What do you want to do now? 64. What is that? Menu for employee details. Employee details. Okay, this is. But now the level is form level only. We are going to creating the menu. Now go to here. Done. Next, no condition. When new form instance only, there is no condition. But here should be going to menu. This should be menu. I selected a menu. Menu entry you need to take. Which trigger you want to use for this? I want to use the special party. Okay. Now label. What is the label you want to give? Employee details form. Employee details. That's enough. If you have a icon, you can add it icon also. Okay. You don't see icon who will give, sir? Icon user will going to, client will give the icon also. Icon means these symbols. In the above, here it is going to save button is there, like this folder button is there, cross button is there, like this, so many symbols are there. These icons they will give. Whenever they click that icon, automatically the form will going to open. This form will going to open, employee details form. Okay. Now we don't have a icon now. Simply we will going to user text only. We will click on. Now I saved this one. Okay. Now next we will going to add it one more. Now what we are added? We are added the special trigger party employee details menu. We are going to add it. Menu created. Next menu level. Okay. Sorry, zoom menu we will going to put it. We people going to next we will going to create the function for zoom. We will going this complete functionality we can call it as a zoom functionality. Zoom. Okay, it is saved. Now next one we're going to create zoom menu we created. Now zoom function we can create. Zoom function. Zoom function for employee details. Okay. Zoom function we're going to create it. Now for zoom function, one second. Property you can take, not the property. One second. Now this is the zoom function. We can add it. Now launch a now bulletin you can take and you can call that one zoom function. Condition is same. Go to action. Property 10 property. Here it is going to launch a new. No. Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. So bulletin we need to take. Sorry, I took it bulletin launch a function. Right. Sorry. Now we need to change it to bulletin. Here it is. Bulletin. Now bulletin launch a SRS form or launch a function. Now launch a function. What is our function? What is our form name? Employee details form name. See, we have a form, right? So we need to call that form. We created a form. Search in folder. Go to here. I know the my form name. Yeah. Now in this level, so I want to call this form simply employee details form. Okay. Now you can go to call this function. Before going to call this function, we need to attach this. Otherwise, it will not come. Function code. Okay. Is it will come directly? It's coming. Okay. Now you will going to, if you have any parameters you are passing, you can put it. Otherwise, you can save it simply. Now I saved it, but condition level we need to change. Is it what is the event we need to take? Oh, sorry. Right. That's fine. I'm going to take this. No, it's not launch a function. One second. Launch SRS form. One second. Give me a second. We're going to launch a function. Function name we're going to give. Okay. That's fine. No problem. You can give it your function name. So it should not come. Here it will come, but it will go. It will not affect. Okay, this is now we saved it. Let it be go and see. Apply now. See, our it is coming. I closed it. Then go to action. Let it be. It is still not reflected. We'll close the form and then we will see sales orders. Cannot find the tab page, invalid ID. Right. See the functional calling, but we need to. Okay, let it be. I will tell you the details. Go to first file and disable that other two things. That zoom functionality is not enabled still. We're going to show you. Okay, now this customer mandatory, this display message also I'm going to disable. Okay, we don't want as of now. We people required, we can see that and then we can enable. Okay. Now this zoom functionality menu we created. For this menu, then function we need to take. Special trigger. 1 second. It's a special party one we can take. 1 second. Whatever we are using. 1 second. The event trigger event is 41. We did this mistake. See this. Okay, zoom function level special trigger is 41. We need to take. Actually, I did that mistake. Zoom menu level, right? So 1 second. So zoom function level. What we are taking zoom function zoom menu level. Zoom menu level the trigger we are taking special party, right? Correct, right? So function level you need to take the special party here. So take it special party now. This is the one. Okay. Now go to here. Then so what we done previously, special party one zoom function null. Okay. And then built-in we can going to launch a function. Yeah, now it will work. Same remaining things. What are the things we are doing? Same only. You can save it. And even now, if you go into menu level, it will going to change automatically. See this employee details special party. Now I saved it, and then now is it going to affected zoom function? We'll explain you more detail. Okay, if you people are not understood, we'll explain more. Right now I closed this one also. Now I open the order form. Up to this is nothing. Okay, now go to action employee details. If you click this, it will going to open the form. This is called as a zoom functionality. Now it is clear. Hello.
Yes. Yeah.
See, the requirement is I want to call the form any other form from this form. Understood? User want to see some order related one more form. You want to see external inventory details form. Okay. You want to see before going to raising the sales order in the external inventory level how much quantity, how much stock is there, and who is the supplier, everything you want to see. What we will do, we developed a new form. We are going to attaching that form to this here. It's called as a zoom functionality. Now Now if I go to action, click on employee. How this action employee details it is coming? First I created a menu. Okay, I created a menu with the help of special party trigger. And then next I created a function using that party trigger. Now this, see, employee details it is coming. Understood? So let me explain you one more time. What are the things I done?
The action on the form and action on the menu is different. The
Where
action
is,
in the below button,
which one?
action button
Right.
in the
Where is
below form. No.
that?
In the below side of the form. The sales order
No,
form
no.
you have opened and
See, this is different. This is a form. This is for everything. It is, we can see every form. These are mandatory. This action is
okay,
this form related.
okay,
If you go to the purchase order, you can see the action. Understood? Not only calling the form, sir. You can call it via form. You can call it any Google page also. You can call it here. Understood? That URL you can call it. Later we will explain you more. Custom code, personalize. What are the things I done? Zoom functionality, zoom menu created. First menu I created. When new form instance, action level menu, special party trigger I take it. Label is employee details. When you click on action, then you can see the employee details. Whatever you want, you can put here. If you have symbol, you can put that. This is clear, right? Menu creation. First I created a menu. Then function I am going to create it. And the function in the menu level, what is the trigger? I took it special party. I took it special party. Now then go to bulletin. Launch a function. I gave it my form name, form code. Automatically function name also it will come. So now this is enough. Now suppose if you want to call to URL, go any page URL, you can put URL. If you want to call the SRS form means launch a report. You can give it report. Okay. You want to execute a procedure, you can give it a procedure. Items, whatever the things you want, you can call it. So all the call a custom libraries or call the create a record group or query. You can set your profile caches. Different you can going to play it. Is it clear now? Shavarnadhan and Padmini.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So this today what are the things we have seen? One is how to make the mandatory, how to make the optional, and how to display the message, how to call the, how to use the zoom functionality. These four we have seen. And similar way we can going to be people going to change the this field name, field column change also we can
prompt
do
text.
it.
Yeah,
Prompt text that already we are seeing in the while displaying the messages, right? So there you can going to see. See, this is nothing. So simply you are going to practicing 1 or 2 hours continuously. So we people going to mandatory field is there, right? So go to mandatory field. Now you can, here it is what I prompt I put it required, right? So we people going to see so many things here. Enabled, disabled, okay, displayed. Each and everything is having a one see now. Height, into text, initial value. Initial value means mandatory value. Whenever the form is open, suppose something you want to show it as a by default value, you can put it that, okay. Enterable prompt text. So you will going to see those all the things. See this prompt text. Whatever you want, you can put it prompt text here. Got it? So like that way we can going to work out. This is the form personalization things. So nothing more than that. So, but the thing is, when we people going to facing some problem means according to your requirement, if you need to edit the conditions, SQL conditions, you can add it little bit gritty there. And one more thing is, once you done that, next level it is going to zoom functionality we done, right? No need. Okay. Next is a little bit critical is passing parameters to the form. That is little bit gritty. Passing parameters means, passing parameters is nothing but, see, this form level, suppose I want to open this purchase employee details form, okay, with sales order form level, this order number. What is the order? This order having what are the employees? We need to display those orders, not all the employees. Understood? At the time we need to pass this order dot that form level common column. Say whatever we did this previous example, Sachin, we people are understood. See now, purchasing, the purchasing level LOV and calling form we done, right? The department, what is the department we selected? Only the department details it is open, right?
Yeah.
The similar way we'll going to zoom level also we can do. Now suppose I selected my account to 10, okay? Now fine. If you click on apply department details, only 10th department is coming. Understood? In the similar way, in the zoom functionality also, you can pass that parameter level conditions. Automatically, that header having how many employees, it will come those employees. Understood? Is it clear? That will come, so depends on the requirement. Okay, if the requirement is coming that type of requirement to people, but try to understand the form personalization concepts. These are the main concepts we need to do. So any questions? I done most of the these form personalization concepts already. Yesterday I shared the materials, and today we're going to share by the all the recorded videos, pending recorded videos. So if any questions, please ask me.